Hi, Cycle Speed Tours here, and we are looking today at the new Sworks 6 carbon shoe, which here it is. Only been out a few months, and it replaces the 5, which is here, which had been out for a few years before that. Very popular shoe. Now, as you can probably see straight away, there is quite a difference in shape between these two shoes. You can see that the toe box has been made a lot wider, and also the heel area has been raised and stiffened. This whole heel cup here is much stiffer than on the 5. It's actually almost like a carbon shell here, and the sides have been raised quite a bit too, all designed to give your foot a lot more support in this area, which is a good idea in principle. But in fact, if you measure this height here, it comes out at 5.5 centimeters compared to 4.5 on the 5. Now that extra height means that this area here is almost definitely going to be touching your pointy ankle bone, and that could potentially be a problem. For me, it hits the ankle bone, and because this material here is so stiff and inflexible, it actually can be quite painful at times if you've been on a long ride and you've had that constant pressure on your ankle bone. So something to be aware of. I mean, this is quite a departure from the previous shoe in these two areas. Personally, I didn't really have a problem with the width of the previous shoe, but having a bit more room here is nice, I guess. I mean, they're quite comfy in this area, but at the back here, I think you just need to be aware that it's very stiff, and this area here is quite high. In terms of weight, they're very similar. We've got 245 grams for the 6 and 256 grams for the 5, so the new ones are a touch lighter, supposedly a touch stiffer as well. They have this micro perforation in the leather, which is designed to keep them cool. The boas, the whole ratcheting system is pretty much the same. The boas are the same. You have this Velcro strap here. So how much are they? Well, 350 euros a pair, which is right up there at the top end of price for high-end race shoes. One good thing about these boas is that we've managed to give these 5s a new lease of life by changing them, and the boas have a lifetime guarantee. So you just have to, if you see that they're losing a little bit of their grip on the laces here, then you can just write to Boa, ask for a new set, and they'll send them to you. These arrived in a few days, and now the shoe is kind of feels like new again, with nice positive clicks and a good tight ratchet. They've lasted really well. These shoes have done a good 30,000 kilometers, and there's a little bit of scuffing and tearing on the heel, but apart from that, they're pretty good. So they do last well. So to sum up, well, yeah, it's a high performance, high quality road shoe that's up there with the best of them. But just be aware that the shape has changed quite significantly compared to the old model, and just be aware of that and try them on and see if they're for you, because if the previous ones you found them really comfy, you may find that these ones are a little bit too different for your tastes. So give them a try.